Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
You have not closed the door.
Sir, I tried
Left it open.
No, sir, it is very hard to close. I was trying to close it.
Okay.
थोड़े वाला भी strong है.
What's your? Please introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is Divyanshu Agarwal. I come from Abhor city of district Fazilka, Punjab, and I did my schooling from Abhor itself, and then I went to Chandigarh to pursue my graduation in BCom LLB.
Went to or came to Chandigarh?
I went to Chandigarh,
You
sir.
were in Chandigarh only.
I
Hmm?
came to
Chandigarh.
Okay.
Apologies, sir.
This
And I
you
came
can
to
add.
Chandigarh to pursue my graduation, and sir, this is my first attempt of this exam.
No need to say this.
This you can delete last
Yeah.
part. Your
No.
hobby?
So my hobby is collecting ancient and limited edition coins.
Oh.
Coins.
When were the coins first minted?
Sorry, sir, I am unable to recall it.
Okay. When
But,
were?
sorry, sir, I can recall it. They were first minted around 600 BC in Turkey.
Okay. And were they leather coins or were they metal coins?
So earlier they were copper and nickel coins, but the coins which are produced now, they are made of stainless steel.
But were there leather coins also at one point of time?
Sir, I do not know. about
ਕਹਿੰਦੇ
this.
ਰਾਜਾ ਸੀਗਾ, ਰਾਜਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਮੌਕਾ ਮਿਲ ਗਿਆ, ਉਹਨੇ ਚੰਮ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਕੇ ਚਲਾਤੇ ਸੀਗੇ. ਸੁਣਿਆ ਕਿ ਚੰਮ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਕੇ ਚਲਾਣੇ?
Yes.
No, sir, I haven't heard about this.
ਮਾਛੀ ਪਤਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ? ਮਸ਼ਕ ਵਾਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਛਿੜਕਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਨਾ, ਭਰ ਕੇ ਚਮੜੇ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਬਣਿਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਸਪ੍ਰਿੰਕਲਿੰਗ
Goat kind
ਵਾਟਰ.
of inner part of it.
Okay, sir.
ਉਹਨੇ ਰਾਜੇ ਨੂੰ ਡੁੱਬਣ ਤੋਂ ਬਚਾਤਾ. ਤੇ ਰਾਜਾ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਆ ਕੇ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਮੰਗ ਲਈ, ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਦਾ ਰਾਜਾ ਬਣਾ ਦਿਓ ਮੈਨੂੰ. ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਦਾ ਰਾਜਾ ਬਣਾਤਾ. ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਇਹ ਕੀ ਹੈ? ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਸਿੱਕੇ ਆ ਸੋਨੇ ਦੇ. ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਚਮੜੇ ਦੇ ਹੋਣੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਆ. ਉਹਨੇ ਚਮੜੇ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਕੇ ਬਣਾ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਸੀ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ 'ਚ.
In India it was started, yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And when did silver coins come into India?
Sorry, sir, I do not know.
Did Sher Shah Suri have anything to do with silver coins?
I have no knowledge about this, sir.
You just said coins.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm going to Newsmatic.
Who has the right to mint? Where is mint?
Sir, there are 4 mints in India: Noida, Hyderabad, Kolkata, and Mumbai.
What are the metals being used in Indian coins?
Sir, stainless steel.
Only? Does 10
Sir-
rupee have only stainless steel?
Yes, sir. It's a combination of 2-3 metals, but the major portion in the coins is stainless steel, which is used.
What about nickel?
Sir, nickel was used earlier, but now it is not used in the coins.
Okay. Okay. Why do you want to become a
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ
judge?
ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੈ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਸਿੱਕੇ.
Yes, sir. I have plenty of coins. 50 to 100 coins I have around this.
Okay, that's good. Which is the oldest coin you have?
Sir, it is, I remember some 1600 AD coin. That's of King Henry VIII, I guess.
Okay.
I can't
British
recall
coins.
exactly. Yes, sir. Some British coins also.
Okay. Why do you want to become a judge?
Sir, actually, all my cousins are software engineers, and after my +2, I was exploring through different opportunities which I can get, and sir, I just stumbled upon this legal profession, and judicial services, sir, inspired me as a very good option which I can pursue, and which will also, sir, help me in the nation building as well, sir.
Okay, do you think only judges do nation building?
No, sir. I believe each and every profession which any person is pursuing, they are in any way contributing towards the nation.
Judges are not involved in national building. Nobody says so far.
Sir, I believe
It is only the teachers, mothers, parents, or the government.
sir, judges are also playing, I believe judges are also playing a very great role in the nation building. They are providing justice to the people of India. If any dispute arises, the people, the litigants, have no trust in any other person that they can provide justice to them. They only go to the court, and hence I believe judges play a great role.
ਇੱਕ ਬੰਦਾ ਕੇਸ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦਾ, ਉਹਦੀ ਤੀਜੀ ਪੁਸ਼ਤ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਮੁਕੱਦਮਾ ਤਾਂ ਮੁੱਕਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ. ਕੀ ਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਹੋਈ ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਦੱਸੋ?
Sir, just because I believe
30-40 years gone. It is still indecision.
Sir, but just because 30-40 years have gone or there are many adjournments, that's not the fault of a particular judge or the judges. It's a fault. It's not a fault. It's the system. It's the judicial system.
How will you improve this system? You are going to be the magistrate. So how will you improve the pendency of cases?
Sir, I do not know after becoming a judge I will be able to make a difference in the pendency of the cases or not. But I know I will try to the best of my
Any
ability.
provisions in law which can help you in reduce the pendency?
Sir, the provisions like Order 7 Rule 11, which talks of CPC, Civil Procedure Code, which talks about rejection of the plaint. By using this provision, I can reject the superfluous and the unnecessary litigations which are prevailing in the courts of law.
What about Order 17?
Order?
17.
Yes, sir. That provision also which talks about adjournments.
How many adjournments are allowed as per the amendment?
Sir, maximum 3 adjournments should be given by a court.
So then, when in a
तारीख पे तारीख सुना?
Yes, sir.
so and any similar provision in CRPC?
Sir, section 309 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, which talks about that all the cases should be heard on a day-to-day basis, and it talks about how the fast.
If you are a student of law,
yes, sir.
you do not come to a class. After the class is already over, you come to your teacher, request for marking you present. What offence probably you want to, what you intend to do by doing so?
Sir, by doing such an act, I will be doing the offence under section 192, which is about fabricating false evidence.
But which, I mean, are you fabricating?
Sir, because by doing
it is
such,
not fabrication.
sir, I believe this is an offence which I am committing because I am creating a circumstance which.
Are you not creating an alibi?
Your teacher is doing it.
Yes,
you
sir.
are asking him to do it.
You are an abettor.
You are a better only.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
You may have committed some crime and you intend to show that I was present in the lecture.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? It is, you are creating an evidence of alibi.
Is there any difference between Indian secularism and English secularism?
Yes, sir. Sir, the major difference between the Indian secularism and the Western secularism is, in West, the control is of church. The control of governance is in the is with the church, but in the
Even now, no, this is not Dark Ages.
So that's what I think. That's what I can recall.
What is the difference between positive and negative secularism? I am helping you out.
Sorry, sir. I cannot recall about it.
In negative secularism, you don't recognize the church at all.
Okay, sir.
In positive secularism, you recognize all religions but do not give weightage to any religion. So in India, we have positive secularism. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. In limitation law, we have the concept of adverse possession.
Yes, sir.
Now, when I go to section 27, what exactly are the rights which are being given to me? Is section 27 giving me any right per se?
No, sir. Section 27 does not give you right per se. The right is that the person who is entitled to the possession, he has not filed a suit for the last 12 years. The limitation period is over, so the right gets vested with the trespasser.
Okay. Now, where do I know? Where you say 12 years? Is it written in section 27, 12 years?
No, sir. The time period, the limitation period has been provided under, I cannot exactly recall, it's Article 64 or 65, sir.
Okay. But then we say limitation bars a remedy, not the right. Right? This is an exception.
Yes, sir.
But why do I make this statement? Can you give me an example where it bars the remedy but not the right?
Sir, I do not think there is such an example which where
What about section 25 clause 3 of Contract Act? Can I make an agreement of a time bar debt?
Yes, sir.
So,
Sir, but by doing this, by making such a contract, the previous contract, the previous agreement does not arise. It's a new
Suppose
contract.
I make a
is-
new contract.
Yes, sir.
Can I make a new contract with a time bar date?
Yes, sir. You can make so as an exception.
So here it comes.
Yes, sir. But the I believe that the previous agreement does not arise. A new contract is made. So by this also we cannot say that the remedy only started.
Suppose I'm time barred.
Yes.
Limitation period is over. But I want to file a make a fresh contract with you on that time barred date. Am I allowed?
Yes, sir. We can make so.
So can I say that limitation bars the remedy and not the right?
Okay, sir.
So we have an example positively in Contract Act and we have an exception in section 27.
ਕਦੇ ਰਾਈਟ
Thank
ਵੀ
you, sir.
ਐਕਸਟਿੰਗੁਇਸ਼ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ
Sorry, sir.
ਰਾਈਟ
Yes, sir. In the whole Limitation Act, whenever the limitation period gets over, the right gets extinguished. No, apologies, sir. The right gets extinguished only under when the suit has not in Article Section 27 of the Limitation Act only. Because as a general rule, only remedy is extinguished. Remedy is barred.
Okay. What is the law of prescription?
Sir, law of prescription has been provided, has two dimensions. It is law of easement, includes law of easement as well as the law of adverse possession. In easements, we have that if if a particular right has been enjoyed by a person for 20 years and in case of government for 30 years, then the right will be passed to that person who is enjoying. And
What does good faith in Limitation Act mean?
Sir, a good faith in Limitation Act means that due care and attention as has been prescribed in the
How is
definition.
it different
clause.
from ordinary connotation of good faith in civil law?
So I cannot recall the original connotation.
Any, where
CPC.
is good faith defined?
Sir, it has been defined under the Indian Penal Code. It has been defined under Indian Limitation Act as well.
Has it been defined in General Clauses Act 1897?
Sir, I cannot recall
Yes.
this provision.
That is where it is with good intention. That is applicable to civil law.
Okay, sir.
Okay. What is judgment in curiam?
Sometimes judgment is
Sorry, sir.
cited in the court of law in support of the arguments.
Okay, sir.
If it is of a higher court, is the judgment of one high court binding on all the country courts?
No, sir. Judgment of one high court will not be binding on the other high courts, because only if the matter has been decided by a Supreme Court, that matter will be binding on all the high courts as per Article 141.
From where does this power come? I mean, why is not the judgment of one high court applicable on another high court?
Because, sir, the what has been decided by a high court of a particular state will be binding on the area of jurisdiction of.
That we know. Why?
Sir,
Because India has an integrated judiciary system.
Okay,
Our
sir.
constitution says.
Punjab and Haryana High Court decides one particular law point.
Yes, sir.
That judgment is cited by the advocate of Bombay High Court.
Yes, sir.
There is no decision of Bombay High Court qua that point of law which has been decided by our High Court.
Yes, sir.
Will it have some value?
Sir, I believe it will have a persuasive value but not a binding value.
Once Punjab and Haryana High Court decides a particular law point, it can change its view later on, or it will have to be having same view for all times to come.
Sir, the court can change its order only by using the power of review and not by any other power. Or if the litigant.
There are daily changes in law. How that it changes?
Sir, if the other party has gone the unfavorable.
Same High Court. Can they change the view?
Yes, sir. If the bench, the new bench which gives the decision is a larger bench than the bench which gives
It has
the
to be
decision.
referred to a larger bench in order
Yes,
to
sir.
change.
Let us patent it.
Yes, sir. Let us
that
patent.
gives the power. What's your question?
Who has the power to register the documents under the Indian Registration Act?
Ma'am, the sub-registrar of that particular area.
Okay. So does he also has the power to cancel the instrument?
Ma'am, I cannot recall about this.
Okay. So suppose if you want to cancel an instrument,
Yes, ma'am.
so how to go about it?
Judge material.
Ma'am, for cancellation of an instrument, we have the specific, we have reliefs under Specific Relief Act, section 31 to 33. So we can go under those provisions for the cancellation of instrument.
And suppose you get a decree in your favor,
Yes, ma'am.
then what is the next step?
Ma'am, if we get a decree in that favor, then it can be sent to the, as per the section 31, it can be sent to the registrar of that particular place and a sub-registrar or registrar of that particular place, and he can make an entry in the records.
Do you think that we need Specific Relief Act?
Yes, ma'am. The basic purpose why the Specific Relief Act came into force was because the Indian Contract Acts or the other acts provided only general relief regarding only the damages or the compensation. But there are situations when the litigant, the party wants a particular relief. So that's the reason why the specific reliefs are provided.
But as per Pollock and Mullah, they have clearly said this thing that we actually don't need Specific Relief Act. Why? Because you know all the reliefs which are part of Specific Relief Act, we can just amend other laws and try to put these reliefs in those very respective laws. So do you think that will be the better method instead of having one separate law?
Ma'am, I believe law is a very dynamic thing, and law has to evolve itself. When the time the statements were given, that the law has been passed after that. So it was only after the various recommendations of the commissions that the Specific Relief Act has been passed, considering the current circumstances.
Does any provision of Specific Relief Act has its own cause of action?
Ma'am, I cannot recall about this.
Okay, Divyanshu, you were very good, very confident,
Thank you, sir.
and good knowledge of law. Little more smiling attitude is needed. Don't keep your hands like
ਹੱਸਦੇ
this.
ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ
Be more pleasant.
ਇੱਕ
And keep your hands
ਤੁਹਾਡੀ
like
ਮੈਮ
this.
ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਹਰਸਿਮਰਤ ਹਰਅਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਐਂਡ ਯੂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਥੋੜੀ ਘੱਟ ਸੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰੋਟੇਟਿੰਗ ਆਈ ਮੂਵਮੈਂਟ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਥੋੜੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਸਿਰਫ ਉਹਦੇ ਵੱਲ ਹੀ ਦੂਜੇ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਸਵਾਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪੁੱਛਦਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਫੋਕਸ ਟੁਵਰਡ ਦੈਟ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਥੋੜਾ ਫੋਕਸ ਨਾ ਰੱਖੋ ਦੈਟਸ ਆਲ ਬਾਕੀ ਤਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਹੱਥ ਨਹੀਂ
I think good candidate. You were very good. Only thing a little more smiling.
Relaxed.
You can keep your hands like
Yeah.
this.
Yes.
More relaxed.
This was looking little odd.
Okay, sir.
ਥੋੜਾ ਰਿਲੈਕਸ
Yes, sir.
ਪਿੱਛੇ ਢੋਲ ਆਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ
No, sir.
ਢੋਲ ਆ ਕੇ ਬੈਠੋ ਪਿੱਛੇ
Okay, sir.
ਜਿਵੇਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਸੀ ਸਰ ਨੇ ਨਾ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਹੋ
You
ਕੇ
were not
ਬੈਠਣਾ
present yesterday?
No, sir.
Achha.
I can't.
पीछे ना touch the small of your back, the
Yes,
lower
sir.
back to the back of the chair.
Okay, sir.
पीछे होके touch करो उसको. Now you get the right posture. Okay. Fine.
That's all. Thank
Your
you.
Thank you, sir.
marks are 100 out of 150.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, then thank you.